Hello everybody, welcome to another lesson of English for 11th year high school students. My name is Caroline and in this video I will talk to you about perfect verb tenses. The first tense we're going to talk about is present perfect, and to form the present perfect we need the auxiliary verb to have in the simple present and the main verb in past participle. So this would be have or has, depending on the person, and past participle. For example, she has studied or they have spoken about their problems. Something very important to remember is that some verbs are regular and some others are irregular. Regular verbs are the ones that you simply add ed to. For example, wash and washed, play and played, walk and walked, and so on. However, the past participle of irregular verbs changes in each case. So in the description you can find a link to a list of common irregular verbs so that when you are forming any of the perfect tenses, you don't have that much difficulty remembering them. You can just look them up in the list. Some common uses of the present perfect are to show that something started in the past and has continued up to the present. For example, they have been married for nearly 50 years. So they got married in the past, but they are still married in the present. And another use is to refer to a repeated action in the past. For example, she has taken this test 4 times. So this is an action that has happened many times in the past. Now we move on to the past perfect. And how to form the past perfect? Well, you need the auxiliary verb to have in simple past and the past participle of the main verb. So the past perfect will always be had and the past participle, which can be regular or irregular, like I mentioned before. So here we have 2 examples. They had dated for a long time and she had broken the plate the day before. The most common use of the past perfect is to show that an action happened before something else in the past. For example, I couldn't get into the house because I had lost my keys. When we use the past perfect in a sentence, we need always, or most of the time, we need 2 actions, and they are both in the past. One of them is written in simple past, and the other is written in past perfect. The action written in simple past happened obviously in the past, but the other action, the one in past perfect, happened even before that. So that's something that you have to keep in mind. And finally, we have the future perfect. And to form the future perfect, we need the auxiliary verb will have and the past participle of the main verb. So the future perfect also will always look will have and the past participle, regular or irregular. So for example, I will have graduated by 2022, or he will have bought a house by the time he turns 30. The most common use of the future perfect is to show that something will be completed at some point in the future. For example, in a few years they will have discovered a cure for the common cold. The future perfect is mostly used with plans that can't change, or with plans that you know how they are going to turn out. For example, if someone is pregnant, you can say she will have had her baby by next year. So that is the use of the future perfect, with plans that are not going to change. Okay, everyone, that is it for this lesson. I hope it was helpful, and until the next one, goodbye.